Test, test, test. This would be 2. So if you have 2 on right now, you can hear me through 2, you're saying. It's picking up 2. But with these mics, I thought that wasn't the case anymore. I thought that's why it blocked out all the ambient stuff. Okay. Alrighty then.
I think it's us.
Yeah, we're live.
I think we're live. Welcome to PR Tacos.
And Margarita Bar.
There you go. I think we got that one down.
We got it. Yeah. We got it down now.
We got that one down. So as you see in front of us, I guess we're talking about the NAL championship game, you know, the Albany Empire and the Carolina Cobras. Right?
Yeah.
Thought it was going to be a much better game, didn't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you. The score was, 47-20, the final?
Yeah, final was 47-20. I mean, it was 13-7 first half, first quarter, but 34-7 halftime. Onside kick that they tried, they didn't get it. There was a couple things that happened, and in arena ball, you can't get behind by 2 touchdowns. All 2 turns into ugliness real quick, and John's big thing is you score at the end of the half. If they get the ball, they don't score, the game's over.
and it's the championship game.
Yes.
This is the 2 best teams going against each other. You fall behind 2 touchdowns.
The Cobras took it to them. I think they beat them during the season.
3.
Multiple times.
Yeah, they beat them. They played them, I think, 3 times, I read, and they beat them all 3 times.
So my hat's off to both organizations. I mean, it was a great season for both of them. They both had really good teams, good players on both sides.
Yes.
Just not Saturday.
No, not Saturday night. No, it wasn't. It was, it was one of those. It was one of those Super Bowls that you watch and it's like, oh, this is gonna be a great game, and it turns into a one-sided game.
And Prince was the MVP of the league, and he didn't even have to be an MVP that day, to be honest with you. You had a lot of guys step up and do a lot of things all game long. Defense did phenomenal. Their special teams did good. So it was an all-around performance by Albany.
Yeah, you got to hand it to the Albany Empire. They came out with a plan. They executed. and it all went their way. I mean, really, it did. I mean, you were speaking of Prince, the MVP of the league. Then on the other side with the Cobras, you had DJ Myers, who was the Iron Man of the year for the,
Yeah.
So you had those two guys going on, and they had Albany Empire, their defense. They had a plan to stop DJ Myers, and
It worked.
it worked. It
Oh,
worked.
yeah. And then the MVP of the game was the quarterback for the Empire.
Casanova.
Yes, Castanova.
Yeah.
Did very great job. Really good. He looked impressive.
I don't have the stats on what it was, but yeah, he was very, very poised the whole game. The Cobras defense did not rattle him to where he made mistakes. He came out with a plan and was there.
And of course, I couldn't be there because I kind of screwed up a vacation thing on my own. I was supposed to be there as an owner, and I went by last year's. Me being a newbie in the league, I went by what we did last year, which was one game, and then the next game.
And there was no bye.
Yeah,
There's
and then actually during the whole season, they were like, yeah, it's like last year. Well, wasn't how it was last year. I don't think they secretly wanted me to go. No, I'm only kidding. Yeah, but anyway, so I was in the Bahamas while, the meetings were going on and stuff.
I bet you had a much better time in the Bahamas than up in the meetings.
Well, let's see. You remember Storm, right? I think you said this to me. I gotta go. I'm near the pool. I think I had to go because I was near a big pool. There was a shitload of pools. We had a good time.
That's good.
But a new announcement was made about a new team.
Yeah, there's let's see. At the banquet, they announced a new team, right? And then I think the game.
They announced it at halftime.
Yeah, then they announced another. Isn't there two more?
So yeah, we'll be having two. You got the Warbirds from Texas there, which will be the 8th team in the league this year. So now we'll have 8 teams this year.
So you got the team in North Carolina that was announced a couple weeks
Fayetteville.
ago. Yeah, and then you have the Warbirds from Texas.
Yeah. So we'll have 7 home games against 7 different teams, which is nice.
This is nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
7 home games, 7 different teams.
That's good. So there's going to be 7 home games. There's going to be 14-game schedule, 7 home games at the Amway Center in the jungle.
At least, unless we have a playoff.
You know what? I saw it. I didn't even hear announcements or anything, but I saw it on my phone about the banquet dinner and the awards that were getting put out there, and the Orlando Predator fans and the Orlando Predator Prowler dancers were number 1 in the NAL. Is that on your list?
Yes, we got the NAL fan.
I'm sorry?
No, that's good. No, that's what you're supposed to do. We feed each other.
Yeah, we did.
So, yes, we had the NAL fans of the year by far. Having 8,000 fans at our last home game, we blow everybody away. Yep. Our dance team, the Predator Prowlers, which we're going to work on 2 weeks from now on getting a couple of the dancers on the show next week.
Yeah, that'd be good.
2 weeks from now, we'll chat them up. They won dance team, and to be honest with you, those 2 right there, I don't think we can ever lose. If we do, it's fixed.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And I think, maybe it's just my opinion because I'm biased, but the 2019 season, the Prowlers did not win the dance team of the year. I forget who won it, but it was like, are you serious?
Well,
but
I know
it should be 3 in a row, but
it's kind of tough.
Girls.
They there's a vote process, but I'm sure they once in a while they want to give it to somebody else. But
I guess.
If we have the best dance team, it's the best dance team. And then also we had first team Josh Jenkins. Josh Jenkins
first team defense.
Yeah. And then you had Devon Randall, who was second team, but you got to figure he didn't play 5 games.
Yeah.
So if he played the whole season, I think
Definitely number one.
Yeah,
Definitely
that would have
right
been
there,
number
it's on the
one
screen.
because he still had the most interceptions.
Yeah,
Correct?
exactly.
In the league. So that was pretty cool. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I know we got a couple players out there. I saw it on Facebook. You know how that is. I try to stay off of social media, the best I can. Sometimes I'll look and go, yeah, whatever. And I'll flip it.
Yeah, that's John, owner John.
Yeah. I just flip it up to whatever.
You can't, yeah.
But yeah, we had a defensive lineman that was really good. That,
without a doubt. Yeah. He was leading the league in sacks, and then he got hurt, and he was out 2 games, and he was still leading the league in sacks.
I know.
I'll say it, Freddie Booth Lloyd. Shout out to you, brother.
Yep. Shout out to you, Freddie. Good job. I mean, yeah, he deserves it. But you do have other teams that have different players that you don't really. We don't look at every player on every other team, but stats. Show you a little bit.
That's why you got to go. You got to go by the stats. You can't go by
stats
bias.
Have to show something.
Yeah, I'd be saying like, oh, this person and this person should have made it because I'm biased because of Orlando Predators. But you got to look at the stats, like you said.
So how do they do the dance team by stats?
I don't know. Is it go by the applaud thing?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to really investigate that down in the rule book. See how they come up with the dance team by stats. I'm not going there.
I don't know.
So that's good.
Can I give a shout out here to a couple of people that are watching tonight because they are, part of the fan base. But you got, oh my gosh, you got James Elam, Larry Beavers Jr. is watching tonight. Larry, I hope you get better. Milton Staten, Magic Man's watching from the house. He had to work tonight,
and it's
so he
all
couldn't be
because
here.
of these guys we won. Fans,
Exactly. Exactly.
Fan of the year.
Lisa Wetzel
Team of the year.
from Pred Nation. Stephen Nancy Morris from Orlando Predator in Your Face fan club. It's all about them. How we got the fan, number one fan base in the NAL.
And also, Nate and I are working on trying to get people in the seats. You know what I mean? Which we're doing a lot of different things. And this year we're hoping to do something that'll blow the whole league away in what we're planning. So if we can pull it off, a lot of things are going to happen to do with timing when we find out our schedule. It's not like, you got the Dallas Cowboys, they own the stadium. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's their stadium. They set their dates, and then everybody else can play around on other dates. Well, the Amway is one of the best arenas in the country. And,
exactly.
But we're on their schedule because you got so many people, concerts and the Magic,
you got the Orlando Magic, the Solar
I think
Bears.
we'll be out of the Solar Bear time. We can really book that June time. I think that's what we're hoping to do. Get a lot of games in June to have our what we plan on doing. Me and Nate did go look at the bus that we're going to be getting, so that's going to be pretty cool.
Got any more info on that?
Yeah, I mean we went and saw it. It's nice. It's got it's a 42 passenger, all TVs, bathroom. We're gonna get it. We really don't got to do much to it. We're slapping tires on it, having just gone over to make sure the engine and everything's good, and then we're gonna wrap it. With the prowers.
What's gonna be cool
prowers
is
and
when you get it when it's all complete.
Preds.
When you guys get it complete, you got to do We'll do a FaceTime, a Face Live, Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna
do a tour of the bus.
Yep, it's gonna
cool.
be fun, and it'll be great for different events too for us. In the off season.
Yeah.
To be going around in it. So we're working on that right now. Not everything's done in a day, but that's a given. We'll have a bus next year. We will have that. And it's going to be great going to pick up the other teams this is the bus you can ride for this price. And then we'll call up like selecting them and tell them to charge $50,000 more. And they can ride a different bus if they feel like it.
You don't want to ride the Predator bus?
Yeah, they do. That's part of the coming to the jungle. You know?
We need to have 2 buses. One elite bus for us, and then a little broken down school bus for the visitor team. Go over. It's like, yep, here you go.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll get use out of it, and then we can use it. I mean, we're definitely going to use it for us, when we travel to Columbus and
probably
up there,
the Cobras.
Georgia, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, yeah.
Yeah, all the ones we don't have to fly to. The ones in Texas, we're probably flying to those.
That's probably a little bit of a haul.
We'd be too tired. You don't want to be on a bus that long, even though it's the day before, and then, the next day, you're too cramped. And Albany, So we'll probably fly to at least 3 of the games, and then the rest we'll be taking our own bus, which will be pretty cool.
Yeah. Tom Traver says short bus for the visiting team. Just a little short bus.
We'll make them all fit in an 8-passenger.
You sit on their lap and you'll be there. Don't worry about it.
Like a little tow-behind trailer for their equipment. It gets rained on.
We got a U-Haul in the back.
But that's a given, but we'll keep talking about it as we get it and as we do things to it, and then what we'll do is start posting some pictures of what it looks like, what I mean, now, and then when we get it done, wrapped and everything, and it's all ready.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna look anything like I call it the Predmobile. That one that Nate has around there.
Yep.
That looked awesome.
Oh, it's going to be a full-on wrap with our logos. And, with the size of the bus, we'll be able to put, some different pictures on there. That it'll look a lot better than the car, because the car's only...
short.
Yeah. You can't put pictures of players and maybe some catches. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, some action shots. Yeah, without a doubt. Got to have dancers on there.
Yep.
Got to have the dancers on there.
That'll be fun. We'll have a good time with that. What else? What else you got going on?
I'm just curious as to, I don't know if you guys have anything planned yet as far as in the off season, any activities with any players?
We got some things going on right now, and you got to remember the season for us in reality just ended Saturday.
Right.
So over the next couple weeks, got a couple of adjustments going on, figuring things out, see what's going on. And then after that, I think starting probably September, we're going to start our whole planning process for the rest of the year, what we got coming up. We want to do as many different events. Some of the things I was talking about is, when we're doing our the Preds Football Foundation.
Right.
So what we're going to do is, when we raise money at the stadium, what we like to do in the off season is go to their events. Like the Runaway for Hope Foundation, we have a check for them that we're going to give, and we're going to go to their event, so they know, their people know we're here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That the Predators are here, our team. So this way we donate at their events. And then in the off season, raising money. So if we raise money and other people raise money for autism and things like that, that's when we'll give those checks out at our stadium.
Right.
You follow me? In the off season.
Yeah.
And during the money we rake, we'll give it in the off season. Vice versa. So the more, it's to get our name out there and everybody to know we're there, we're back, and things like that.
Yes. Milton and Tom Travers going like, got to put Pred head pictures on the bus too. Got to have the Pred heads on there.
I hear you. We got to throw some fans on there, right?
Exactly.
Well, we'll figure. Don't worry. We're gonna lay it out. We're gonna mess with it. Come up with some really cool things, and the bus will look cool. Believe me.
I have no doubt.
And then that'll be this year. And then I'm already thinking in my mind for the following season. maybe what we could do on the inside.
There you go.
Somehow we turn it into the jungle.
That'd be, yeah. the roving jungle. The rolling jungle.
You know what I mean? We want to have a
That'd be
good
awesome.
time. We want to have fun, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially if some of our fans get to go on the bus to a certain event, it'll be fun for them.
That'd be great. Yeah. I'm sure we wouldn't have any problems filling the bus.
Yeah,
With fans
no.
going to a special event that we have here, because it's already been voted. We got the number 1 fans in the league, so
Yep.
we know that they would be there.
And it
so.
only holds 42. You know what I mean?
So whenever a thing is announced, don't
it's
wait.
full, it's full.
Don't wait. Yeah. You can't hesitate. You can't wait. You gotta
Yeah.
get on there.
So what else? I know we'll be at, there's a event that we went to last year, the Scottish Festival in Lake, where was it, John? Where we went down, where we took the car down throughout Beads. It was fun as heck down in Mount Dora. It was Mount Dora. We did that. We'll be doing that definitely again this year. But we're not going over any dates we talked about. We're not taking a break. We're doing some other things first. And then we'll work on dates for as many events that we have. And that's another thing I'd like to do is, hey, when we are going to do something, we want all our fans to know in case they want to go down and hang out. You know what I mean? And do it too. Not just we get a call on an event like you to come. Well, we're going to put it on our website, let all our fans, hey, we're all going here, this week for the Scottish Festival or whatever.
Now, Reggie Parker, another one of our fans, I mean, God, she's been here since the beginning, since 1991, says have a lottery drawing for extra seats on the bus.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we can do,
There's
especially
a lot of different ideas,
if it's going to be full, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And next year we talked about a program for, John, are we telling everybody about our app is out there now? Can we go to that? We actually have an app out there now. You can download it through Google. We have a Predator app, so you can go ahead and download the app. And then for next year, we're going to have a bunch of stuff on this thing during the games. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be going, if there's a, 10% off for, click the first 50 people, get, half beer, type of thing like that during the game. So this is our new Orlando Preds football app. You can get it on Android and Apple.
So you just go to the App Store.
Go to the App Store, type it in, and download it, baby.
Go to the App Store, punch in Orlando Predators football.
Yeah.
Man, there you
There
go.
you
That
go.
sounds
Look,
simple
we're
and easy.
taking this to we're trying to take this thing to a whole new level that they haven't seen yet.
I haven't done it.
I'm
I
letting you
haven't
know.
done it yet. Yeah.
So we're gonna. The app is up and running. It's only the first stage of it. There's going to be adjustments, but you're going to find everything out there on that site. And so if you sign up, when we put something on our website, we're actually changing the website and the app, so this way everything communicates. So no matter what we change it on, it changes on all of it. So this way, if somebody, IT John says, oh, we got to put down, hey, we're going to be at the Scottish Festival. As soon as he puts it on, bing, it goes on to the app.
To every
Everybody
one of
gets notification. Hey, what's new? Hey, they're going. So
That's
everybody
awesome.
will know what we're doing. That'll be a fun thing. Boone Castle took care of that. That was awesome for them. They really helped. What'd I do?
I don't know. Oh, what do you mean it's not always about John?
Yeah. What else is there?
I know.
What are you talking about?
This is the Breakdown Live. It's about John and Pat. If it wasn't about you, was it about me?
I don't know. But they got us going now. I'm confused.
Doesn't
take much. But yeah, so bus is new, app is new, a lot of things are new.
A lot of things are new. A lot of things going on with the Preds right now.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people don't know about.
Yeah.
And so So that's awesome. What else?
Now, did you? I know you were in the Bahamas, but did you get to watch the game?
Oh, I watched the whole entire game.
Okay, let me. I need to talk to co-host John and not owner John for a second. Okay. Host.
Coach Jamie. Okay, go ahead. What do you got?
I mean, did you see the confrontation between one of the players of the Empire and the head coach of the Cobras?
Yes, I did.
What was that about?
Listen, I've coached many of games. There's heat of the moments. You kind of get aggravated. I mean, shoot, when I played in high school and stuff like that, you get aggravated. They don't give you a ball at a certain time, even though I'm winning by, we're up by 30. I was wide open. What are you doing? Why aren't you throwing me the ball? Are you crazy? You know what I mean? Or why didn't you hand me the ball?
No, this was a player and the opposing coach.
I know.
You know.
I know, and it's just heated. It's aggravation. They were down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're getting they got their ass kicked.
They did.
It's plain as that.
They
They
were
got their
getting
ass
spanked.
kicked, and especially in arena, you don't like to get your ass kicked.
No.
You
Oh,
don't.
no.
You're always in the game, and when you start to get out of the game in arena league, it gets frustrating real fast.
Very.
So-
and then the players that are up are going to taunt. That's what it's about. There's definitely, smack talk going on the field the whole game, That's how you get into other people's heads, and that's how they make mistakes and you excel. That's just the name of the game. But I was just curious if you had saw that and were like,
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I mean, it's just all part of the game. I did see the catch off the wall. Did you see that? That was pretty.
that was
That was pretty awesome. I love that it hit the wall, bounced up. He caught it for a touchdown.
that was
Beautiful.
a heads-up play. And that was a heads-up play right there. It was
Yep.
Prince. Yeah, that was
Yep.
devastating.
That was pretty cool by
Yep.
Prince. He stayed in it, kept his head in the game, and was focused. And perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, not many times in any other sport can you catch it off the wall.
Off the
You
wall.
know what I mean? That was pretty cool.
That was.
And I'll be honest, we talk about the Nets. I wasn't at the meeting, and I didn't even hear anything about it. But, when you have new teams coming in, we may have an issue again with the Nets. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got to get them made. It isn't like you call
can't go to Walmart.
and go, hey, I'm here to pick up the Nets.
I need some nets for the NAL game.
It's a whole special thing that has to be made, but we're working on that, and things like that. But I do have a special thing I want to do right now. We're going to bring up Shawn Knapp. You got a second, Shawn? Could you please come up here? Come on up here. Does this work?
Looks like it.
I think you know Shawn.
Hey, buddy. Ugh. Does it work? Hey, no one brought my phone book.
Go ahead. See, he's working on it now.
Is that it? The audio working there?
He's going to turn it up. You got to take your head.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, look,
There
check
is,
it out.
Right there.
There it is. There's Shawn Knapp's our new executive, right? Look
Yep,
at
yep,
it. Look,
yep.
our
Look at that.
executive director of operations
Yep, yep.
and our GM.
There you go.
Congratulations, brother.
And there's your new boss from the Orlando Prince.
Look at that.
Woo!
So
Ready to go. Look at that.
this is our first step of making changes for next year and making it better. What do you got, Shawn? Tell us a little bit
Listen,
about
this
yourself.
is phenomenal. I've known you for years. I've known you for years, right, Nate? It's amazing how things just come together.
Yeah.
And the timing was right, and you guys talked to me, you and
Absolutely.
Nate, and
Had
it was
some
just
meetings.
It's like the first day of school, which is so apropos because that's what's going on right now, right? I'm like a little kid, and it's first day of school, and he's so excited, and I hope I got the right backpack, and I hope my wife packed my lunch.
You're starting out right because you got the right football.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
look at
we
that.
started off with the
Yeah.
right football.
Look at
So
that.
there you
Football
go.
right there.
I couldn't put it in front of me because I'm not tall
Nate,
enough to sit over it.
Nate and I are so excited to have you part of the organization. to take us into the future of things that we plan on doing. And at some of the meetings that we had over the last week and talked about, we can see a lot of things that Shawn will be perfect for in our organization.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's a good thing to hear, I think, on your first day.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
I'm excited. I'm ecstatic to be, like I said, a part of this organization. You know, I've done special events with the Predators for a long time, been around the team for a long time, and to get to cap it off with something like this and you know, really be part of the front office and the faith that you guys put in me to handle the things that need to be handled. I think we've got a great team.
Yes.
And I couldn't be happier to work with two better owners.
I appreciate it. Well, you know,
well, you do know no other owners called me, right?
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
You know, I'd say we have meetings on Thursdays, you know, and we kind of go over what we're trying to shoot for next year. So we have it every Thursday. And, you know, we brought Shawn to the first meeting to discuss some things with him, and he blew everybody away at that meeting with some of his ideas. Instantly, not only was Nate and I pretty impressed, but the organization who we have behind the scenes now, a marketing group that's you know, working with us to create a lot of things, not just for the Orlando Predators, but for the whole league that we're working on.
Yeah.
To where we'll be the thing that the whole league follows.
I think, and Pat, you know this. You're an old timer with the Predators, right?
Yeah, I've been around.
And I use that loosely and as nicely as I can. But you know, I've been to the games back in the '90s and the 2000s. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what people think of with the Predators, right?
Without a doubt, yeah.
So I think we're moving in that direction. I know that you know, John and Nate are really. I can't wait to like talk about some of the things that I'm hearing, top secret stuff. They did say they'd kill me, and I believe them. But some of the great stuff that we've got coming up in the near future, and I mean, to be a part of that, and when we get to talk about it, the fans are going to be excited. And what a great time for me personally to come in when we've just got two new teams coming into the new year.
Yeah.
Got the best fans out there, right?
Number one fans in the league.
And the dancers, right?
Yep.
And Laura, she's always done a fantastic job with those ladies. And, you know, so for me, I couldn't be walking into anything better.
No, you're walking into, in my opinion, this is now going to be the fourth year that the Predators are back.
Yeah.
And a lot of fans know we're back. A lot of fans are going to go like, okay, we want our winning season now. So we want the old Predators back.
Yeah.
So you know I love you. You're great, and I think you're going to do fantastic.
I appreciate
The
that.
fans are going to want the W's racked up. So
We all want wins.
Yeah.
Like I you know, even from me coaching at young kids, I look right at the parents, you know, the little kids, and say, I just want you to know, winning's fun. Don't think winning isn't fun. Because the more we win, the more your athlete, your son, is going to love playing.
Oh.
Now, at this level, it's a whole other world. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Especially winning. Now our fans are loving it. But I want to tell you, with our games that we had last year, they were exciting. You can't.
Nobody.
Besides the scores being flipped on multiple games very easily, they were excited. You don't get more excitement than that.
Right, no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Shawn.
Don't get me wrong, Shawn.
Don't get me wrong, Shawn.
I was the one answering.
John can get out. Yeah, John get mad at me. That's okay.
Yeah. You were talking about winning. I wanted to win.
Don't get me wrong, Shawn. You've been with the Predators doing certain things with Cycle Fever TV and doing the filming and everything. You know how it all works,
Yeah.
and you put on a fantastic show for, you know, as far as filming this and this and this and this. So you got all that experience. I have no doubt you're just gonna take the ball, literally, and run with it. You know.
Yeah. Take my ball and run.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You know, just like yourself, we met through Cycle Fever TV, right? And we've done so many events. together. And it's so funny how Cycle Fever TV, brought the Predators together in essence. We saw you in the claw out there when we were shooting live one day.
Yep.
And then this guy. He hears football and he was gone. But it's just going to be I think a very easy transition for me, because people don't really know my business background.
Right.
They just see me from Cycle Fever TV. And so they're going to be surprised when I have to cut back on my cursing. So I'll do my best, boss.
Yes, do it.
So I got the memo from Nate. So I'll cut that right down. But so it'll be a good transition for me, and it's right in my wheelhouse. Dealing with people is something that I love to do. It's something that I've been lucky to be pretty good at. And when I see the team that John and Nate have put together in the boardroom, and where they're looking to send everything, and the ideas that we have going around the room, I just can't help but be excited. I can't, it's hard to keep some of that contained. But I do know it's going to be a change for some people. People are used to certain things, and certain people, right? So I'm just saying, just give me a chance. Those of you that don't know me will get to know me, and hopefully you'll like me. And but I think no matter what, all of us in Pred Nation have one thing in common, don't we?
Yeah.
We want the best.
We want the best.
Yeah. And it's it's the winning, and it's the mentality, which we're going to have from top to bottom. It starts with our owners, right? So Nate and John, they have that mentality. They're putting everything in place. And from there, it's just winning. It's just having a good time, because that's the other thing. It's about partying, right? The Predators are a party. And so, take all those, and we're going to do fantastic.
Yeah, without a doubt. No, I have no doubt you're bringing, because you went to the Predator games back in the day, and I say back in the day, where you go to a party and a football game breaks out.
Exactly.
And you've known John for a long time, and know John and Nate's plans for bringing that back.
Yeah.
And I have the utmost confidence that you're just going to, like I said, take that ball and run with it and just bring the old Preds back.
That's, these two will be in charge of that, and I'll just kind of deliver the message, and we'll go from there and make sure that we're all on the same page. And it's just, like I said, exciting times.
Tell them a little bit. So, you grew up around here, Shawn. You're from here.
Yeah, I moved here when I was very young. I'm not shy about saying my age. I'm 56. I think I've been here 50 years. So my blood was pretty thin. I only go back up north to visit for short stints. I got a lot of family up north, Rochester, New York, so on and so forth. But and Albany, that's why I'll be over there. But so I went to all the schools here: Castleberry Elementary, South Seminole Middle School, Oviedo High School, and I just like most young men my age, played baseball and football and did all that stuff. But when I got into high school, I started getting into wrestling, because it was based on my weight. So I just had a passion for that, and then got a D1 scholarship to, back then Stetson University had wrestling.
Yeah.
They don't have it anymore.
D1 wrestler at Stetson.
So John and I have a passion for wrestling, and
yes, we did.
He was quite the stud muffin himself over there in Jersey. So we get to talk about that, and then all of our children were athletic, and it just so happened that our youngest children were gymnasts together.
Gymnasts.
Yeah, and very high level competitive. So, we've been around sports and
for a long time.
So yeah. So
for our own generation and our kids' generation.
Exactly. So I'm just excited to extend this.
And so now we're going to do it in our elderly generation.
Yes. So,
he's the young one now.
He is. He's the young one.
It's funny that you say that, though. I'm the young one, but I wish I had Nate and John's energy.
Oh, I know. I
can't keep up with those guys.
Oh, man.
It's all right. I'm going to slow down someday, but not right now.
Not right now. No, you can't.
No, I don't want
to.
to.
That's John talking.
Yeah.
Host John can slow down a little bit.
Yeah, cool down, but No, we're just so excited about, Shawn coming aboard and different things we have coming up. And like Shawn said, we, probably every couple weeks, we may talk about something else that's going on. Because we're the Breakdown Live, we're going to do every other Monday, you know what I mean, here at PR Tacos.
And Margarita Bar.
So we got a lot of things going on, and every Thursday we're going to work on, see what we can do. But some of my things are with the Amway of making sure that we can get some certain dates, and they work with us on some certain dates to help us make a better program and what we're planning on doing for our fans. And I know we already put out a good product. I mean, I know because, I go down, sit in a fan, with some of the fans. Shawn, we went around the last game giving out wristbands and, having people go up and have a good time, a cocktail and everything. But we just want to make experiences like that every game for all different things that people were shocked about.
Right.
For our games. So a lot of stuff going on. I can't.
John,
Yep.
Oh, good catch, IT.
Yeah,
Nice.
way to go, IT.
Yeah, woohoo.
Way to go, IT. Yeah.
We almost had a runner.
Yeah.
We got some people here.
Hey, I was about to jump over and tackle you. I was going back to my linebacker days.
We got people wishing you well.
Oh,
saying
thank you.
Welcome to the jungle, Shawn.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to the team. Let's see here. Welcome. We need to fill the jungle, which we're working
Yes.
on.
Oh, yeah,
Every
that's-
season is getting more and more people coming in, and I have no doubt that it'll be going even more. Alan Duckworth is watching. That's Claw. He's watching tonight.
Yep. Thanks,
Lisa
Claw.
Wetzel said she met you at Pred Fest. Excited you're part of the team.
Thank you.
Big Mike Blanch said, Shawn, now I can run your ass over with the bus.
Yeah, Mikey. That's the inside one. Mikey's always trying
I
to kill me.
guarantee you that Shawn will never go behind the bus if Mike's sitting in the driver's seat.
I give you 2 chances to run me over. Yeah.
Never.
2 chances Mikey's tried to back me over at different events.
But now he's got the Orlando Predator football team to back his ass up.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
Yeah, we might be
watch
able
it.
to stop the bus.
Yeah. So that's funny. Well, everybody, for the well wishes, thank you so much. I'm so excited, looking forward to it. We say looking forward to the new season, but it's already the new season.
It's already
I know.
We've started already.
As
We've
soon
started
as that
actually.
a minute after that last game, the next season started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you last week, 500 letters went out to different businesses and CEOs. And over the next month and a half, every week, another 500 letters are going out. We want them to know we're back, to possibly back us, to help us out. And
Absolutely.
say, hey, whoever it is, whatever company it is, and say, wow, they're back. Let's get some of our employees. Let's do a thing, let's do something for them. Send 200, employees to the game.
Exactly.
And then you got Boomcastle walking in, one of our big helpers right there, who actually made our app.
Okay.
Yes. So they're awesome people for the Orlando Predators. They're a behind the scene type that you don't realize it, and they're doing a lot for our organization.
Yeah, for the Orlando
awesome.
Predators. They are.
That's awesome.
So they also, the song, the breakdown, we got it. The Hustle Never Ends.
Okay.
That's their company wrote the song, and actually 5% of the song that whatever's made is being given to the Orlando Preds Football Foundation.
Fantastic.
So forever. So that's being released soon on different Spotify and all that. So we got a lot of things going on, and even I'm going to be working on 8 on 8. That we came in second in the state twice for 8 on 8, state of Florida. Our team that I coached in Pop Warner, and we're going to get with that organization and really have a couple things where we can take a bus and maybe go to one of their games, bring the whole Preds, the dancers, a bunch of us, and go down.
You should tell the people, because I'm not familiar with the 8 on 8.
And so It's called Florida Youth. I'm having a brain freeze. FOYSFL. If you look it up, listen. When we played in Tampa for the championship game, they had multiple fire things, and it was top of the line, like you won't believe. They put on a great show, and yeah, it's an 8-on-8 football league that goes on after regular season football, and actually ended like maybe a week after we started the season. So that's the time that they play, right after, and it goes for like, I think 10 weeks that they have. But yeah, it's an 8-on-8 regular tackle football, and it's the way the kids keep playing, because nowadays in sports it's almost like you do it all year round.
All year long. Yeah.
Baseball, you travel. Same thing with football. The only thing about football, some people need a break, because of injuries. You know what I mean?
Body.
It's a lot of body stuff. But what a bunch of my players would say is it slows the game down, though, because the more you play it, it seems like when somebody tries to, pull or crack back on you, you see it more often, and the more you see it, the more you recognize
read it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's good because we play 8. Ours is an 8-man league. That's what we do. And yeah, we play on an 8-on-8 league, and it's pretty awesome.
Awesome.
I'm going to go back to something that someone had written in, not Big Mikey, not what he went
Not
to,
a Big
but
Mike.
I'm going to go back to that, and one of our fans said we need to fill up the arena again, which obviously we've been doing incrementally, game by game by game, right? Bringing it in. But I want to throw a challenge out there, because we have the best fans.
Without a doubt.
It's been voted on.
It's been proven.
We know it, right?
Yeah.
So my challenge is now to throw out to you the best fans in the NAL to bring somebody with you to a game. Bring somebody new. Let's have somebody that hasn't seen it yet or doesn't know that much about it.
Yeah.
And bring them in, and just because there's still people that don't know about it. Believe it or not, we all know about it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. But there's some people that don't know about it. Grab your neighbor, throw them in the car. You don't have to tell them where you're going.
Yeah.
Right?
Say we're going to a party.
Dollar for dollar, it's the best entertainment you can get.
Without a doubt.
And you've got two of the best ringmasters over there.
Yep.
So, yeah. So that's what I'd like to throw down. I want you, everybody, bring somebody new to a game, and let's do it.
Exactly. You need tickets. I'm sure, tickets are out there already. I know season ticket holders are getting emails and calls and everything else now. Get that extra seat.
And of course, we did it where you only buy a ticket, because we didn't know how many. We know teams are coming in. You know what I mean? So now we know we have 7 games, which changes things.
Right.
7 home games. But I do want to go back to this. It's called Youth Spring Football League. And actually, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 levels from 6U to 15U. Wow. And I mean, you can play all over the state of Florida. You go down to Miami, go up to Jacksonville, you're all over the whole state. And we won the East Coast, and then whoever wins the West Coast plays for the state championship. So you have a tournament on the East, you have a tournament on the West, and those 2 teams play.
That's awesome.
And we actually lost 6-2 and 6-0. Yes, we were, But anyway, so we want to get involved in different things where youth are involved in the area, and get them involved. And also, at the same time, we're trying to let people know the Orlando Predators football team's here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tom Traver says challenge accepted.
All right. Who does?
Tom Traver.
All right,
Challenge
Tom.
accepted.
You're the man, Tom. Everybody's got to catch up to Tom.
Exactly.
That's how we're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
And there you go. There's season tickets. You got the 1-800-605-1837. Give that number a call, and they'll get you season tickets.
Yes.
We actually are sold out on our suites in the end zone.
Suites, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we sold out on them. And we're actually where we normally put the band, pre-game stuff.
Okay.
That is now going to become another section.
That side of the end zone.
Suites.
Oh,
so
good.
We're going to have
Good.
suites
Band
on both sides. And then if we have a band or anything during a game, we're going to actually put them up near the Kia car,
Gonna put 'em up?
possibly.
Yeah, okay.
Or up in front of where they serve all the beer there. You know, up in there.
Yep.
We're going to move them around. But we want to use as many seats for the fans that we can to have.
You know why that is, right?
What?
You know why that is, right? Because
Yeah, why is that?
Tom's going to bring
That's
so
it.
many, we
That's
have
it.
to fill all that end zone in.
That's
There you
it.
go.
We're going to fill
Right?
that end zone
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So, and then, playing 7 different teams is, to me, you know what I mean? I don't like playing the same team multiple times. That gets,
No.
2 times. Once away,
Yeah.
once home. Beautiful. Beautiful.
3
Exactly.
times gets to be a bit much.
Yeah. So, but guess what? We're growing. The league's growing. And we got a lot of things coming up for the fans. That's all I can say.
That's
What?
the number again.
1-800-605-1837.
I'm glad you could read that because I can't read that.
1-800-605-1837. I got it down.
He's got it. So,
Yeah, because I had a call to, well, that's a whole another long story.
Did you have to buy
We'll leave
tickets?
that one alone.
Reggie
Buy tickets?
Parker says by the Bud Bar. That's
By the Bud
That's
Bar,
exactly
yes.
the spot. Yes.
I know that spot very well.
Yes.
Reggie.
Yeah, and we actually looked at it. It was pretty cool. Right in the front there, there's a section where a platform where they could play. So we're going to move it around, but we may not even need that. But that's another story, and that'll be a secret for now.
Yes.
Let's see where it
Don't
goes.
get me in trouble with the sheesh.
Yeah.
No, he'll come after me, man.
Boone Castle's in the house.
That's it. They're in the house.
Woo!
So they're our secret weapon, right?
Absolutely. We already talked about the new app. We told them it'll be released and get better as it goes on, and content and everything like that. So we talked about that. And that's what they do. That's one of their specialties.
That's awesome.
There.
No,
Yep.
I didn't know about it, so it'll be out there.
I'm telling you, if you guys knew all the stuff that's going behind the scenes, it'd blow you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I
So
a lot coming.
I'm excited.
A lot coming.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. Yeah,
I'm ecstatic.
I'm already excited for the 2023 season.
Yes.
And then if anybody, we got the balls are being ordered, but we have a spot for a sponsor, which costs $13,000, by the way. But we have a spot for a sponsor if they want to be on the ball, because you know how everybody wants those balls in the
Yeah,
fans.
I mean, it's like this here. If you're a small business or if you're a big business and you want your name on the Orlando Predator football, that's at the game at the Amway every,
Everybody wants
seven
them.
times. So if
And
that old
away.
saying, and away.
Yeah,
and away
because when
is-
we play away, they show it on, while we're warming up and
Yeah.
stuff, we warm up with our ball.
Yep.
Even though the game ball you have to
Yep.
play with the other team.
Right.
But while we're warming up and it's before the game, all those fans are seeing your name on the away ball too.
And when you're playing the game, when we're playing the game, and the ball goes into the stands,
They
you
get to
keep that
keep it.
ball.
That's
So
advertising,
So your
right?
name is out there. That's advertisement right there for your company. And trust me, a lot of balls go out into the stands.
They do. They
And,
do.
and Nate's on top of it. That's one of Nate's things. And he already ordered the balls.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, right.
we're not doing what every other team. I mean, we had to send a case up to Albany, you know what I mean, prior to the championship game. And a lot of teams, they all ran out of balls.
Yeah.
And part of it was the kicking problem, which we are changing to that brown ball, but it'll be white.
Okay.
So
right.
it's going to look like this, but it's that ball.
Yep.
Good.
So that's our new thing for next year, where it will be able to actually kick a deuce someone, maybe.
Maybe kick a deuce.
Be
Yeah,
nice-
maybe.
get a couple of those
You know,
and be
but
going, right?
That'd be
It,
great.
it wasn't
That's
going
it.
to be like this year where it was almost impossible with these balls.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the difference is, to be honest with you. It's some composite of weights.
It was something.
Yeah,
because-
no, it's without a doubt. It doesn't travel like the other balls.
Did someone say the ball is just a little bit of a different dimension?
Well, it's a different dimension.
Yeah.
It's actually a different weight.
Yeah, which
Okay.
throws the aerodynamics off.
But part of it is probably the composite that it's made of. Because, footballs and all these different, they're made of so many different, they're not the old pigskin.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But just a little bit of composite, and you don't get that little bounce out of it that you do when you kick. And everybody found out in the first game.
Yes. Everybody across
And then
the
they
league.
kicked the ball out of bounds probably 80% of the time the rest of the year, and it was nothing we can do. It wasn't. And if we could have, if the league could have, we would have all ordered all new balls and got them minutes.
Yeah.
With COVID and that stuff doesn't happen anymore.
Right. No.
Yeah.
But if we could have, we would have got all new balls the next week. But we couldn't.
Yeah.
No one could.
I mean, the deuce is part of, the NAL's DNA, right?
And it's
Exactly.
the name of it.
That's it. Right there on the ball. We don't want to rename it, kick it out of bounds,
Yeah.
right? That's too much.
That's too much to write on
Too much
there.
right on the ball. Even
We would lose a
IT John,
sponsor.
Yeah,
even
that's
IT
what's
John
on there.
couldn't do that. So let's keep it the deuce and just start making the deuces and everybody be happy, right?
Yep. We would lose a sponsor by putting that whole thing on there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But anyway, so what else we have? I mean, what? Any questions? Any questions that we can answer?
Just a
there's
comment. Lisa Wentz was talking about Wenzel was talking about not in North Carolina, no, not in Columbus, about keeping the ball. It said they took it away from one of our fans. So they were short on balls up there.
Yeah.
They didn't have
were.
they didn't have the supply
But
that
we
did.
do
so-
have. I think we do have that. We do have the ball for that fan.
Oh, is that right?
They gave it. We ended up. Yes,
Oh.
we have a ball for that fan that we got with them after the game.
Okay.
But yeah, during the
Took care of
game,
them.
could you imagine playing a game and all of a sudden you can't have a ball?
A ball.
So
Yeah,
we
that's
had to. They were begging us at halftime. Please, if the fans get a ball, to have them throw it into the game. But
Yeah.
after the game, they had an extra. You know what I mean? And we got one. So I think we do have that ball for
Awesome.
the fan.
So Lisa, I know you're watching. So let us know who that fan was, and we'll get the information to John.
Nate actually wrote down his name and stuff. I think
Okay.
he's from from Tampa. The gentleman that comes over.
That's
Oh, is that
Lisa's
right?
area, right?
Yeah, that's Lisa's,
Lisa's area. So
But,
that's
yeah.
what she'd know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, and actually, he's the one that we had the long conversation about the skulls that we're going to
Okay.
do next year. So he's going to make the skulls for the game. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
That they write the score on and everything. And then I got with him to make us. He's going to make a stick with a dagger on the end, and so we're going to stick the head onto it after every win the next game. So
There you
that's
go.
a plan that I'm going to have fun with.
Now,
Oh,
I do have.
don't love it.
There's another question here for you. It's from Josh Winston. It says, "Are the old game jerseys being auctioned like last year?"
Yes, they will be. All the sets will be auctioned off. Some players, have their jerseys. They were able to get them. But I think we'll have at least one for every player,
Okay,
whether
cool.
the home or away jersey. I don't think any player that we gave both. That they get both of them. So we'll have, we're going to have that auction.
So there's
That'll
your
be
answer,
done.
Josh.
And then we have see, I don't want to tell all the surprises.
Don't worry, we got
Some
a lot of
stuff I gotta
stuff
let
you're
go
gonna
till
have to-
next year.
you're gonna have
I
to-
mean, I gotta let some stuff go till next year.
Hey, you said, "Are there any questions?"
Don't fall for it, John. Don't fall for it. Hold
He
tight,
asked
my
me
man. Hold tight, my man.
Why'd you answer it? He asked me.
I'm doing my job.
I'm gonna have to put a blackout button over there with IT.
Gotta turn his mic off,
That's
right?
right.
But we got some jerseys coming that'll be really cool for next year.
Cool.
That we're gonna probably be auction off the next week, right after the game.
Yeah.
That the fans can get. So we're gonna be doing that next year. We're probably gonna have a jersey that the fans can buy.
That's what my next question was.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have a fan jersey to buy that it's gonna be really cool.
Now, I know you were talking about it, but for next season, are we going to have player posters for the first home game so that the fans can get a poster and have autographs signed?
Okay, I'm gonna say the second game.
Okay.
I wanted it the first game, but
It's
we
hard.
made, with how the team comes together and all that.
Right.
We'll definitely have it by the second. We'll have the dancers for the first game, and then the players we will have for second. And I think we're gonna be working on cards, player cards.
Oh, player cards,
Yeah,
like
we're
trading
gonna do
cards?
player cards. Yep.
That'd be awesome. That's
we're
cool.
gonna do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What other secret can I give away?
I was about to say.
What other things are
I
going
don't
to
know.
drop
There's
us
a lot
on?
of, but it could go on. But
Yeah. No. And yeah, exactly like John said, the dancers, Laura knows her team by the first game, so we can have that set. The players, there's adjustments right up until that first game.
first
And
game.
no one knows that better than him and Nate.
Right.
And the coaching
And the
staff.
fans got to
Yeah.
know it too.
Yeah.
You
so
know, they know
just
it.
know it's not us that we don't want to get it to you. We'd love to have it to
no,
you.
I mean my whole thing
Yeah.
was to have it last
Yeah.
year, But some things fell through the cracks. And then 100%, which I was aggravated that I didn't happen this year, was our pennants.
Yeah.
We're working on doing the exact duplicate pennant. I know it says AFL. I don't care that it says
Yep.
AFL.
No.
Because the Orlando Predators were part of the AFL.
AFL.
It
That's when we
has
won
to
it.
be the identical
Yes.
pennant
Yep.
that we won.
Yep.
And so those two will be raised next year at the Amway.
But there's one way to fix that, isn't there? If we don't want it to say AFL, right?
No, we wanted to say NAL.
That's right.
Well, yeah,
championship.
And
that's how we do
fix
it.
it,
We-
right?
Exactly.
And we take care of that.
Yep.
So that's how we do it.
Now, are you going to be doing any? I know this is very early but the season has already started for us. You say they're asking, is any throwback Zumba jerseys planned for next season?
Yes, and I can't say anything else.
Can't say anything more.
Yes, there'll be a throwback jersey. There will be a throwback jersey. Just I can't tell you which one.
You see the questions. I'm not making
No,
this stuff up.
good. Yep.
You know.
You almost said I'm not making this shit up.
Where do you think you're at? Cycle Fever TV?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're asking about different merchandise too this season coming up. So they're going to be different merchandise. I don't want to put it on here where she said any better merchandise, but is there going to be better
yes,
merchandise?
absolutely. Yeah, there's things coming, and then everybody will really be into the different uniforms that we'll have, and then we'll auction off.
You know what? Lisa just got a great comment there. She says, "Bring back the temporary tattoos to buy." Remember
There you
years
go.
back they had the
Yeah,
temporary
you
tattoos
put the little
of the
predator
Predators.
tattoo.
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
Right,
Thank you. It's a great idea.
Sean, write that down, man.
Write this down. Write this down.
Yeah, really. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
Yeah, no.
we'll get a sponsor and get you the real one.
There you go.
yeah. There you go. The old the little tattoos.
Yeah.
Pick them,
Yeah.
peel them off. The kids love them.
Right on the face.
Yeah, and then we can put them under there. We can have the kids for under the eyes with the little predators. Yeah, we'll get all that stuff made up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what else?
Uh-oh.
Brittany,
We
yeah.
got face painters.
We
We
got
can
our
bring
very
some
own
face
Brittany
painters
does
just
this.
before the game. But yeah, that, and that's right there. That's an idea, right?
Yeah, that's a great
And
idea.
that's
Yeah.
a great idea. We get them made up for the kids, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the adults.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much going on. Stuff slips your mind, especially the old school stuff and the things that
The
from the
Predator,
past, so,
Predator black eye thing. You
Yeah,
know,
well, it says predators. That'd be great.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
those
yeah.
the little tattoos. We're gonna get the little pred balls. That's part of what we're gonna do. Try to
Right,
for
right,
next
right.
season. You know what I mean? Not just these for the games, but minis. You know what I
The
mean?
minis, yeah.
So we're working on that.
You know, the ones that fit in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, just check.
I didn't want to say it.
Oh, okay, big G.I. Joe for him.
And just to let you know, you cannot be over 5'6" to be on this show.
That's right.
You got 5'6" is the limit.
Yeah.
I just squeezed in. If someone would have ripped 3 pages out of this phone book, I'd be screwed.
Yep, you behind the ball.
Got to remember to bring my phone book next time.
That's it. Hey,
There's Shawn
that's
now.
it. That's what I
Look,
like.
he's off the phone book. But
That's it. That's it. So.
all right, so I think we answered enough questions for tonight. We got to leave some for 2 weeks from now. NFL, anything on the NFL? Who won that? John, do we know who won that Raiders 27-11 score?
Raiders won.
Again? No. The pick, do we remember?
Did we have a?
Oh, I know I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. All right. Because what we want to do is we're trying to have a pick every time before our games, and then we'll announce who had the best pick, the closest score, and put their name up there and stuff. So if that's something maybe we can work on with the app, that people could, go on and put their name in, pick the score, and then we have it in there. So this way we can, put it on the screen of what the score is.
Or have them send it in some way, yeah.
So do we want to pick a game for next week of, before 2 weeks from now? We can do one game, pick somebody. Who do we want to pick? What is next? Is there a game next Monday?
Preseason, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because remember, it's gonna be a little hard because we're gonna be 2 weeks away.
Yep.
I know.
On every. We can do Thursday. Who's Thursday?
Thursday's the
Bears
Bears and Seahawks.
and Seahawks.
The line is 4.5 Seahawks.
Okay, the line is 4.5 Seahawks. Bears, Seahawks. So we're gonna put that out there. Make a little thing. John will put it out there. Bears, Seahawks Thursday night. Seahawks by 4.5.
Yep.
Are you wanting total? You want the total score, or you want the?
No, you just pick the score and the closest one to the score itself. What we're doing is there's a $25 gift certificate that we're doing from PR Tacos.
And Margarita Bar.
Yes, so you get that, and we're going to do that every time. They'll have a $25 coupon.
Very nice.
That's a hell of a prize. That's great.
Yeah, why not?
Listen,
And it's
the
free to
food
play.
here is fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
I
we
mean-
love it here, and then just don't have too many margaritas because they're good.
Is that possible?
Very tasty.
Listen, you can have too many margaritas. Just don't drive.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Uber. You can have as many margaritas as
If
you want.
plan on
But
having
you
more
can't
than-
drive.
Just
If
be
you plan on
responsible.
having more than two, you don't drive. Let somebody else drive.
Exactly. So yeah, we're not going to put a limit on anybody, but we're just going to say you can't drive.
Just don't drive.
Yeah.
Just don't drive.
Yeah.
Be responsible.
That's it.
Be
That's
responsible.
It. Yeah.
All right, so anything else? I want to thank PR Tacos. I want to thank Cycle Fever TV. Everybody at the organization right now, we're all doing behind the scene things that the fans aren't going to see for a little bit, even though we did announce the app today. So the app is live. And then we did announce
our
Yeah.
general manager.
our new GM. And I got to get used to. Go ahead, give me the whole name.
The executive director of operations, and general manager.
And the reason we say that is because of the everyday stuff that he's going to be doing to move this team forward.
How many
know what I
hats
mean?
are you wearing,
Every
brother?
day.
Yeah.
So he's going to be wearing multiple hats.
Multiple hats.
So.
Yes. Not
Yeah.
just
But
GM hat.
they all say Orlando Predators.
Oh,
on
that's
it.
that's all that
They
matters.
do.
It's all that matters.
The
It's all that
title,
matters.
The title doesn't matter. The bottom line is Orlando Predators. I just want to thank everybody for welcoming me. That's been fantastic. Like I said, can't wait to meet everybody. Most people know me, but in this capacity, I can't wait to meet everybody. It's great to work with everybody that's in this organization. It's a fantastic group, and everybody should be excited. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Go Preds. Go Preds.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes, and 2 weeks from now, we'll have other announcements about other things coming up in the season.
So we'll be back here in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. The 29th.
29th.
The 29th. Monday the 29th.
At 7 p.m.
Yep, right here. Come have a cocktail with us. Come have a drink. Come ask us a question. Don't ask me which uniforms we're going to have and everything like that. 'Cause I won't tell you. I promise. It's
Unless
a
you buy
secret.
him, unless you buy him a couple of drinks, then it might slip out.
That's it.
It
That's
might
it.
slip out.
That's it. Kevin, Pat, do your dirty work over here. Everybody's sneaking these questions in.
Well, we're going to have to come up with, I remember you guys used to do some wacky drink, but not us up here. We're going to have to let the fans do it.
That's fine.
And that's probably that, what is it, the margarita that they're drinking, that's tough.
What?
Right? Is that what it's called? Margarita.
Margaritas.
Yes.
Margarita Mondays.
Yeah.
Ooh, Margarita Mondays.
Taco Tuesday, they're packed, so we can never be here on a Tuesday.
No.
We can't get in
Can't
here.
get a seat.
We'd be taking up space.
That's it.
But, all right, anything else?
No, I'm
We're
good.
All
I'm
right,
good.
well, thank you for watching the Breakdown Live. We'll catch you in 2 weeks here at VR Tacos.
And Margarita Bar.
And Sean,
All
welcome
right.
aboard.
Welcome
buddy.
to the team.
Hey,
brother.
Welcome
thanks
to the team.
everybody. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Go Preds.
Let's go.